everyone. I am Dr. Jagadha, Associate Professor in the Department of Mathematics. We selected the topic for this video lecture is standard forms. That is definition of standard forms. Totally 6 standard forms are there that we are going to discuss, and problems based on standard forms. First one is standard form 1. That is the equation, how to identify. The standard form 6 are there. In the 6 standard forms, the given question comes under whether it is standard form 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Among the 6 standard forms, how to differentiate whether it is belong to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For that, here the given equation, whatever the question we are asked to solve, if it has, that is, f is a function which is defined in terms of p and q. If it is defined only it has p and q, then it comes under standard form 1. So that's which is written here. That is the equations containing p and q. Then the solution for this, the given equation, if it has only p and q, the solution is z equal to ax plus by plus c, that we are named it as 1. Then this, what we named the equation, that 1, we are doing partially with respect to x. When we are doing partially with respect to x, this is the left side which has become dou z by dou x. Coming to the right side, we are considering the totally 3 terms are there. The first term only which has the variable x. So the ax, when we are doing the differentiation partially, x, the differentiation is 1. So we can't write it a equal a. So a into 1, a. So we can see it here. And what about this p? The p is nothing but dou z by dou x, which is denoted by p. Similarly, what is the treatment we have given? What we did? What is the step we followed so far? The same we have to do it for the variable y. So that's what here, dou z by dou y, which is equal to q. So when we are doing partially with respect to y, so this is not considered. Only we have to consider the variable y. So the variable y, the differentiation is 1, b into 1, b. And dou z by dou y, the notation is q. So after finding this p and q, p equal to a, q equal to b, that we will substitute in our given equation. So here the given equation which is mentioned, which represents the meaning of it, that is, what is the question we are asked to solve. So in that, wherever that is the p is there, we will replace it by a, and q, which is replaced by b. After substituting this p and q values in the given equation, from which we can extract the value of b, after obtaining the value of b, that should be substituted in our, that is a general solution of our given equation, which is in the format of p and q. So first thing here, completely standard form 1. This is the format. While solving the problem, what are the steps to be followed completely in this slide which is kept. These steps we have to follow, and wherever the given question is there, that is regarding our problem question. So after doing all these steps, what we are obtaining, that is the required result. So the next one, we will move to standard form 2. So the standard form 2, that is, which will have the variables p, q and z. So if p, q, z, that is, here we can notice it, z equal to f of u. Only PQ will move to standard form 1, PQZ, and strictly there won't be any X and Y. Then it fits standard form 2. So this format it is there, that is the function which is defined, that is whether it has P, Q and Z, it is standard form 2. Then what are the steps to be followed for that? The steps, the first one, the z equal to f of u, where u equal to x plus ay. Then the solution of the given equation, here which is mentioned, the given equation, that is our question. Then in that p, we have to replace it, dz by du, and q, which we will replace it by a into dz by du. Then substituting this p and q, that what we have written here in the given equation, we will be getting one result we will be getting, that we have to do integration. After integration, what we are getting, that is a final result, that is our required solution. So these are the steps to be followed for the standard form 2. So coming to the point of standard form 3, that is the standard form 3, that function, it should have P, Q, X, Y. Compulsory Z, it is not playing a role. Next, after, what are the steps to be followed? Suppose our given problem falls under the condition of standard form 3. Then what we have to do it, the question XP related the terms, we will group one side, YQ, we will group it another side, and we have to equate to the value A. Then this step is completed, we have to solve P and Q. Then solve P and Q, the meaning is we are obtaining the value of P and Q. After obtaining, we have to substitute Z equal to P dx plus Q dy. Then we will do the integration. After integrating, that result will be treated as final result, that is our required solution. So these are the steps to be followed when our given question comes under standard form 3. So now we will move to our standard form 4. The standard form 4, that is the equation which is of the form completely all the function which is defined P, Q, X, Y, Z, all are playing the role here. Then the steps what we have to follow, suppose our given question comes under standard form 4. First, we have to rewrite our given question which is in the form PX1 group, QY1 group and PQ another group. Such a way, this format, we have to bring our question first. After rewriting our given question, that is our given equation, then we have to replace our P by A and Q by B, which is our required solution. Next, we will move to our standard form 5. So our standard form 5. See, so far we discussed the 4 standard forms. in which x, they are not having the power at all. If x is having the power, then x and y both, if they have power, it comes under standard form 5. So the equation which is in the form of x power m, so x is having some power into p. Here we have to notice very carefully this notation. X is having the power, but p is having the power 1. This area only, the careless mistakes, lots of we are giving the room for occurring careless mistakes. So x and y, they have the power, but p and q, they have the power 1. Suppose in case if they have power, we have to convert it this format. And one more thing, if m and n are there, that is, we can say it the above, the form of the equation, which can be transferred to the equation of the form, that is, if that is standard form 5, we will convert it into standard form 2. That's what here it is there. Standard form 5, we will convert it into standard form 2. Then standard form 2, what are the conditions are there, that we will apply it. Now x is having the power m and y is having the power n. In case the power, the values, if they are not equal to 1, then what we have to assume it? We have to assume capital X equal to small x power 1 minus m. Capital Y equal to small y power 1 minus n. Case 2. That is, if this m and n both are equal to 1, then what we have to assume it? Capital X equal to log x, capital Y equal to log y. So this assumptions taking, we have to solve. One thing that we have to keep in our mind, that x will be having the power and the standard form 5 can be reduced to standard form 2, and assuming that is capital X and capital Y, two cases which is equal to 1 and not equal to 1. So now we will move to our standard form 6. So now our standard form 6, which is the equation which is of the form, that is, here we can say it, the standard form 6, z is having the power, whereas 5, x and y, they have the power. In 6, only z is having the power. Here also, very, very important point to be noted, p and q, they have power 1 according to the format, according to the formulation. Suppose in our question, this p and q, if they have power, we have to do modifying some changes, we have to bring our aim towards this format it should be. So now this about the equation. So what is the question with what we are asked to solve? If it is in the above format, then we have to transform into 6 will be transformed to standard form 3. Then after transforming, from there onwards we have to follow standard form 3. So this is standard form 3. We know it very well. That is standard form 3, which has p, q, x and y. So the case 1 is, suppose the powers what the z is having, if it is not equal to minus 1, we have to assume capital Z equal to z power n plus 1. Suppose if it is equal to minus 1, then we have to assume capital Z equal to log Z. So here the standard form 6, very, very important point, what we have to keep in our mind, it is Z should have the power. Those powers, if they are equal to -1, one condition, not equal to -1, another condition. And standard form 6 to be reduced to standard form 3. After reducing, strictly we have to follow standard form 3 steps. So far completely we discussed about 6 standard forms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How to identify the 6 standard forms, how to differentiate among themselves. So after differentiating, what are the steps to be followed for each standard forms? That also so far we have seen. Now, based on this, we will move to the problems solving. So the first problem what we have taken is solve xp plus yq, which is equal to 1. Now the solution is, the given equation is xp plus yq, which is equal to 1. We are noticing that is x and y, they have the power. The power is 1. Here is that, here is that. And m and n are constants. So the above form of the equation can be transformed to an equation of the form, this form. That is our 5, the standard form 5, we are going to adopt it. That should be reduced to our standard form 2. Before that, 2 cases are there. This position is m, this position is n. So our m and n both have the value 1. If they have the value which is equal to 1, then what to be assumed? So we can see it here. When m equal to 1 and n equal to 1, we have to assume capital X equal to log X and capital Y equal to log Y. So now we know the notation, what is a small p, that is dou Z by dou X. So small p, just now we assumed that is capital X, which is equal to log X. This connectivity we have to give. So we have to give the connectivity, that is dou Z by, we can see, that is with respect to capital X, and whether we have done the connectivity which is correct or not. Here the capital X is in denominator and capital X in the numerator. Both just, and I have drawn a line. The remaining part is dou Z by dou X. Yeah, just the previous step we obtained it. That means we are moving in a correct path in solving the problem. If you are not getting this step, the entire problem will be go in a wrong direction. So now, here we can say it, the small p. The small p, the notation what we have taken is dou Z by dou X. Whereas now, dou Z by dou capital X, which is denoted by capital P. And the capital X we are going to do partially with respect to small x. That is, this we are going to do. So the log x, the differentiation is nothing but 1 by x. That's what which is written here. So we obtained this x, we are bringing to the left position. So px equal to capital P. So now, what are the steps we followed? The same, we will do it for q. So the q notation is nothing but dou z by dou y. So the q, same the capital Y we are going to insert. So we inserted, whether it is correct or not, we can cross check it. Yes, absolutely correct. We have done it in a correct way. So now this dou z by dou capital Y, the notation is capital Q. And this capital Y, we have to do partially differentiation with respect to small y. That is, here the log y, the notation is there. That is 1 by y. We can see it here. So small q equal to capital Q into 1 by y. So we obtained finally qy equal to capital Q. And one more thing, here one doubt actually should occur in our mind. That is, why we have to write a px equal to capital P? Why we can't write P equal to capital P by x? We can stop up to there also. Then why we have to do these and these steps? Why we extended our steps? The reason is, this is our question. Given question. This is only we are solving the idea, the background of our idea. That is, if this xp we are going to replace, that's the reason capital P equal to, if px is there, this our given question px we can replace it by capital P. Based on this idea, this simplification which is done. Same, this yq also, same manner, we stopped capital Q equal to qy. Then this is standard form 5 we are focusing. It should be reduced to standard form 2. So now we obtained capital P plus capital Q which is equal to 1. So this is our equation, that is xp plus yq which is equal to 1. So the given equation after that is applied standard form 5 which is reduced to standard form 2, that is f of p comma q comma z equal to 0. According to the standard form 2, z equal to f of u, where u equal to capital X plus ay. Here we have to assume capital P equal to dz by du, capital Q equal to a into dz by du. So capital P plus Q which is equal to 1. Here we substituted, that is capital P which is replaced by, these are the formula steps of standard form 2, that is capital P replaced by dz by du and capital Q which is replaced by a dz by du which is equal to 1. We are observing in this dz by du which is common. So we have taken out, the remaining is 1 plus a which is equal to 1. Now this we are bringing this u term one side, so du by 1 plus a equal to dz. So we brought it here. Just we wrote it actually, dz equal to du by 1 plus a. And we are doing the integration on both sides. So we can see the symbol of the integration. So the left side, the integral of dz is nothing but z. Whereas the right hand side, the du, the integration is u. 1 plus a which is treated as constant. And we know it, we will add the, for the definite integrals, plus constant to be added. So now z equal to, here we are noticing, here u is there. The starting only the standard form 2 condition, that is u should be replaced by x plus ay divided by this 1 plus a we have written as it is, plus constant. So now the general solution of this problem is, here we can noticing y this u is replaced. That is the condition of standard form 2-step. And in this problem, the standard form 5 is our question. So we assumed it. What is capital X? So finally what all assumptions we have taken, that capital X is replaced by log X, capital Y which is replaced by our log Y. So the final result we obtained, log X plus A log Y divided by 1 plus A plus C. So now we will move to the next problem, that is solve P by X square plus Q by Y square which is equal to Z. So we are noticing here X is having the power and Y is also, then which gives an indication to us, first better we will move to standard form 5. So we have written the step. The given equation is P by X square plus Q by Y square. It's nothing but Z. So now we have 1 by X square. That is the X square which is in the denominator. We brought it to the numerator. It has become X power minus 2. Here coming to the picture of here, Y square is there. The same according to the exponential law. We brought it up. So Q into Y power minus 2 which is equal to Z. So thus we named it as equation 1. So now, which is in the format of our standard form 5. Our M is minus 2, our N is minus 2. That means they are not equal to 1 condition we have to take. Before problem we discussed equal to 1, now which is not equal to 1 condition. That is, this is the standard form 5 condition. The format, X should have power, P power should be 1. This point is very, very important one. And Y should have power N, Q should have the power 1, Z. And when their powers, now our given problem, the power is M is minus 2, N is minus 2. That means the condition what we are going to take, that is which is not equal to 1 condition. So we can see it, the capital X which is equal to X power 1 minus M, capital Y which is equal to Y power 1 minus M. So we have M which is, we are going to replace it by minus 2. N we are going to replace it by minus 2. So after replacing the capital X which is equal to X power 1 plus 2, Y that is also here, N is there, that we are replacing by minus 2. According to our problem, what is N is playing the role. So N is minus 2. So 1 plus 2. So we obtained it, capital X equal to X cube, capital Y equal to Y cube. So we have written capital X equal to X cube. Small p notation, we know it very well. Small p, it's nothing but dou Z by dou X. We are going to insert our capital X introduction. So dou Z by dou capital X, dou capital X by dou small x. We inserted in a correct way. Denominator 1, numerator 1. So we did the job in a correct way. The leftover is dou Z by dou X. The previous step we obtained it. So now the small p as it is, dou Z by dou capital X. That name is capital P. This capital X what we obtained is capital X equal to X cube. That is the capital X, the differentiation we are going to do it. That is 3x square. So we have done it. So now small p divided by x square which is equal to 3p. Why such a format we stopped it? We can keep the 3, the previous step which is in right side. We didn't touch the 3, we didn't bring to left position. We left it in the right side itself. Only we brought it x squared to the left position. Our idea behind doing this step is already we obtained our equation 1 px power minus 2. Such a format we want it. So which can be replaced by now our 3 capital P. That is the reason only we brought x squared to the left position. Now our capital Y, it's nothing but small y cube. So small q, the notation is dou z by dou y. So we are going to introduce capital Y. That is dou z by dou capital Y, dou y by dou small y. We insert it in a correct way. So dou z by dou capital Y. This notation is capital Q. Here, so dou capital Y by dou y, we have to do the differentiation with respect to small y. That is Q equal to capital Q into 3y square. So we need this to be replaced. According to that, this we will do the simplification. So Q by U square equal to 3Q. Q by Y square, it's nothing but Q into Y power minus 2. That is the denominator we are bringing to the numerator. So this is our equation, and we obtained 3 capital Q. It's nothing but a small q, y power minus 2. So what we obtained it, so this we are going to replace it by 3 capital P. This is we are going to replace by 3 capital Q, which is equal to Z. So we did the substitution. So in this 3 is common, we have taken out and we push to the right side. Now standard form 5 we are doing. Standard form 5 we reduced it to standard form 2. Strictly standard form 2, it should not have x and y. These two variables, it should not be. X and y, they are independent variables. It should not contain at all according to standard form 2. We brought such a format. Now, from now, we have to adopt standard form 2 steps. So according to the standard form 2 steps, that is we have to assume let z equal to f of u, where u equal to, according to standard form 2, it is x plus ay. The variables are in small cases only, small letters only. Whereas this is the problem standard form 5, we assumed the initially capital X and capital Y, we introduced it. So that is the reason u equal to capital X plus a capital Y. So here the capital P, we assumed it, dz by du, capital Q, a dz by du. This we obtained the result, that is the given standard form 5 reduced to standard form 2, that is capital P plus capital Q, which is equal to z by 3. So now the capital P, which is replaced by dz by du, and capital Q, which is replaced by a dz by du, which is equal to z by 3. In these two terms, dz by du, which is common, we have taken out, and the remaining is 1 plus a, which is equal to z by 3. Just we brought it du just to the next side and divided by 1 plus a, just interchanging the positions. dz is there, z we brought it here. So finally we obtained dz by z, which is equal to du by 3 of 1 plus a. This is why we are doing to do the integration in a very easy manner. That is the variables. One side variables are separated. The same variables, one position, left positions are right positions we get. So now we are going to do the integration both the sides. The symbol, it is there. We are going to do the integration. The left one, integration of dz by z, which is nothing but log z. Whereas the right position is du, that is u by 3 of 1 plus a, and we added the constant. So now we know it very well. According to standard form 2, u should be replaced by x plus ay. Capital X and y we have taken because according to standard form reduced to standard form 2, then capital X plus ay. Suppose only this is we are doing standard form 2, then u is replaced by small cases x plus ay. So now log z equal to, completely we replaced it, that is u by capital X plus ay. Our capital X, we know it, x cube. Capital Y is y cube. That x place replaced by x cube, and here a should be there. A into capital Y, it's nothing but y cube divided by 3 of 1 plus a plus c. This the step here, how we obtained it. The initially only we have taken, that is according to this our equation, the problem, the second problem what we are discussing, m and n, they played a role -2. That is according to standard form 5, if they are not equal to 1, condition is this one. After substituting in the place of m and n, that is the replaced by what is the given power, that is our problem question, -2 we put it, this we obtained it, and finally we obtained the result log z. Here it is not there, that is here a should be there. So x cube plus a y cube divided by 3 of 1 plus a. So which is the required solution. Now again the last problem we will discuss regarding standard form 6. So the given question is, now we can say to solve z of p square minus q square, which is equal to x minus y. So the given equation is z of p square minus q square, which is equal to x minus y. So zp square minus zq square, which is equal to x minus y. Here, z, what is the power? Only z should have the power. The format is z power n p, z power n q. This is the format of standard form 6. P and q should have the power 1. But in our question, P and Q, they are having the power 2. So we have to modify our question. This is the point which we have to be carefully, we have to handle it. So that P and Q, the power should be 1. So for that we are doing the simplification. That is, Zp square is there. We needed P should have power 1 only. So automatically Z we can write it root Z. So if you simplify, root Z the whole square is Z, P square is P square. So we did the modification of our equation according to the format of 6. So format is done. We obtained the equation. That is, here we can see it, root z p the whole square minus root z q the whole square, which is equal to x minus 1, that is equation 1. Now the given equation comes under standard form 6. We can say it, it's a correct format. So it is a correct format, that is p into z power is 1 by 2. So our n is playing the role 1 by 2 according to our problem. So what condition? Standard form 6 2 conditions are there. The n, if it is equal to minus 1, not equal to minus 1. Our problem n is 1 by 2. So we have to adopt this condition. According to this condition, capital S, Z should be assumed as Z power n plus 1. So capital Z equal to Z power, our n is 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 plus 1, which is equal to Z power 3 by 2. So we are going to do differentiating both the sides partially with respect to x. So the capital Z equal to Z power 3 by 2. So dou capital Z by dou x, which is equal to, here this we have to do it partially with respect to x. Differentiation. So 3 by 2 z, 3 by 2 minus 1 into z differentiation is dou z by dou x. So here this part is z power 3 by 2 minus 1. It's nothing but z power 1 by 2. That is the reason here root z is playing the role. Dou z by dou x. So capital P, this is dou z by dou x, both are in lower cases, small letters. Then it is small p. We can notice it here. This 3 by 2 as it is, root z as it is. From which we derived our root z small p. Just we pushed this 3 by 2 the next side. We obtained 2 by 3 capital P, which is equal to root z p. Next, the same similar manner we are going to do partially differentiating with respect to y. Just before it is with respect to x, now with respect to y. That is wherever x, just we can replace it by y. So capital Z equal to Z power 3 by 2. So dou capital Z by dou y, it is nothing but, just now we discussed about the partial differentiation. Here's the same one. Instead of x, y is playing the role. Now this dou capital Z by dou y, it's nothing but the notation is capital Q. So we can keep it in our mind very clearly that the both are lower cases, that is small q notation. This is not any mathematical related method, some idea, that's it. That is, here the numerator one is any one, either denominator or numerator. If they have capital variable, better we can assume is capital notations. So in such a way, the dou capital Z by dou y, it is assumed as capital Q. This 3 by 2 as it is 3 by 2, this root Z is root Z. So 2 by 3, just we brought it, 3 by 2 the next position. So 2 by 3 into capital Q, which is equal to, here we can see it, root Z Q. Actually, this is our, we named our equation 1. That is given question, it is not in the format of standard form 6. We formatted according to our standard form 6. Now we did some steps and we stopped some format, we brought it. Simplifications we have done it and we brought it here. The background idea is this, we are going to replace it by some value. The reason is standard form 6, we are going to reduce into standard form 3. So standard form 3 means it should have P, Q, X, Y. Z should be removed. So now this we will replace it by this one, what I am circling. and this to be replaced by 2 by 3 capital Q. So this is the equation. We replaced it. Then after replacing, that is this complete the part 2 by 3 capital P the whole square. This minus is as it is. The x we brought it here. And this we push to right side. That is root z cube. What is the result? Just now we obtained it. 2 by 3 capital Q, which is replaced here, and a square. This minus y, it retains the right position. Now, 2 by 3 the whole square, it's nothing but 4 by 9. Capital P the whole square, capital P square minus x, which is equal to capital, that is 2 by 3 the whole square, it's 4 by 9, capital Q the whole square minus y. So now we are looking at this, the variables, they are dominating P, Q, X, Y. There is no way of occurring Z. Z is completely remote. Then it is our standard form 3. From now, we have to follow standard form 3 rules. The steps already we discussed in the starting of this video lecture. Now, it is the function which is defined P, Q, X, Y, which is equal to 0. So this is the last step we obtained. According to standard form 3, P, X and all should be grouped. Yes, already we grouped it. That should be equated to the value A. This is the step of standard form 3. Next, this we have written as it is. Just we brought it here. Next, Q and Y we have to take. Here we can see it. That should be equated to A. And according to our problem, this is 1 which is written. Now we have to solve P and Q capitals. Capital P and capital Q. That is the value of capital P and capital Q to be obtained. So from which easily we can get it. 4 by 9 P square equal to X plus A. So P square equal to 9 by 4 X plus A. So P equal to square root of, that is 3 by 2 root of A plus X. The similar manner, here we obtained capital Q equal to 3 by 2 of square root of A plus Y. Now, after getting the value of capital P and capital Q, we are going to substitute, that is Z equal to, here capital P and Q should come. Capital P dx plus capital Q dy. So we substituted, here the capital P is replaced, just what we have got it. The capital Q also we replaced it. And this is the dz. And the dz also, starting only we assumed standard form 6. Completely this is the step of standard form 3. But the variables, capital Z, we assumed starting only. And capital P dx plus capital Q dy. So we are doing integration completely both the sides. So the left side is the integral of d capital Z is capital Z, and this integration is capital Z. This is 3 by 2, and here we can see it square root of A plus X. So the square root of A plus X, it's nothing but A plus X, the whole power 1 by 2. So 1 by 2, n is playing the role. So 1 by 2 plus 1, that is 3 by 2 a plus x power 3 by 2 divided by 3 by 2. So 3, the 2 we are bringing here. So we can notice it. That's what this is, the integration. Same the integration for the next term also. So 3, 3, 2, 2 getting cancelled. Here also they are both are getting cancelled. So the leftover is capital Z equal to a plus x the whole power 3 by 2 plus a plus x the whole power 3 by 2 plus c, which is the required solution. So now we will come to the conclusion of our topic standard forms. That is, initially we discussed about our 6 standard forms. Each standard form, what is the format we discussed it. If the equation which has only P and Q, standard form 1, PQZ, strictly it should not have at all X and Y, standard form 2. PQXY, standard form 3. PQXYZ, all are there, standard form 4. But standard form 1, 2, 3, 4, our X, Y, Z, they are not at all having powers. That is, more than 1 it won't be there. If they have more, immediately we can move towards standard form 5 and 6 if X and Y, if they have power, standard form 5. So the standard form 5 to be reduced to standard form 2, and Z is having the power, standard form 6, it should be reduced to standard form 3. So we all, this all we discussed in detail. Next we selected a problem, that is solve xp plus yq equal to 1, for which our x and y, here the powers are 1. So we have taken the condition m and n equal to 1. We assumed this one, we obtained the result. So the next problem we have taken here, this we can write it p x power minus 2 plus q y power minus 2. Here we are noticing our m and n are minus 2. They are not equal to 1. We assumed this assumption and we solved the second problem. This both the standard form 5, they reduced to standard form 2, we obtained the required solution. Then we moved to the last problem. This is not at all in the format of standard form 6. So we made it first our standard form format. The format, Z should have power, P power is 1, Z power n, Q. This modified the question and we solved it. The assumption we have taken, our n which is not equal to minus 1, condition taking, we obtained the required result. So in this video lecture, standard forms, completely we discussed about, we have taken 5 and 6, because if we do 5 and 6, completely the whole standard forms will be included. For that idea, it is selected 5 and 6. We have done the problems in detail. Thank you very much to you all. Thank you.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.